Yes, we are having a discussion. He's back from Sub-Antarctica in the house, Dr. Darren Green, and we're talking vitamins this morning. Now, there's one for every letter of the alphabet, A, B, and C, and they say if you need C, have a fruit. Or if you need D, spend more time in the sun and play a bit of golf. Doctor, good to have you on the show this morning and to have a chat about it. But what are vitamins made of, and why do we need so little of them to function?
Yeah, they're part of a group called micronutrients compared to macronutrients, which are like proteins and carbs and fats, etc. And they are organic compounds, chemical compounds. In other words, we need them in small dosages to ensure a normal function in our cells. And where they actually come from, obviously, is we can't synthesize enough in our bodies, so we have to ingest them from other sources. And that then opens the can of what exactly you're putting into this body and also whether you're supplementing or not.
Now, later on, I want to touch on that. Supplementation, what it actually means. Does it just mean that the guy in the gym who's drinking supplements and has really big muscles and a big chest? But when we think of vitamins itself, A, B, C, and D, what's the chemical difference between them? I mean, why are there different types?
100%. So how it works is certain vitamins can be synthesized in a small amount or volume in the body, like vitamin A and a specific type of vitamin D from sun exposure, for example. However, the others that we need to ingest obviously need to be absorbed and obtained from diet. Why there's subtle differences in their chemical structures is simply about how they're absorbed. So some of them are absorbed via the intestinal tract, and those are what we call the fat-soluble ones. And those are easy to remember, A, D, E, K, ADEC. And that's how you remember which ones are fat-soluble. The others are in water. So when you boil your broccoli and so forth, that vitamin just goes into the water that you're throwing away.
Right. Okay. Well, now we know what to do. Just steam them a little bit and you get to keep all of that.
There you go.
Okay, so some vitamins are actually acids. How does that work?
Yes, so for it to be absorbed in the different species in the animal kingdom, us, for example, we often take ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C. And just that, the chemical structure of it being an acid ensures that it's absorbed in a certain way with our enzyme constituency in the human species, for example. Animals, for example, can't absorb some of those acids because they don't have the enzymes to ensure that they'll need a different form of the pre-runner of that vitamin.
Do we need them really, or is it something that's, I'm just asking, because you know, we didn't grow up with vitamins.
Correct.
We grew up healthy without this stuff, and I guess we just ate right, thanks to Mom.
Yes.
Hi, Alan. But do we need them?
Yeah, so the question is whether you have a specific health issue where that's put you in a position where you have a shortage of any of the vitamins, then certainly you would need it. When it comes to supplementation, that is dependent on your lifestyle and what you're actually eating, the quality of food you're actually ingesting, and you know the balance in your diet specifically. So not everybody needs to supplement vitamins, certainly not. But we have to look at the shortage of food in the world and how food is grown. And obviously the effect of that, you know, in terms of GMO, genetically modified foods, etc., whether they have the same vitamin constituency and nutrient consistency as non-modified foods.
Sure. Well, I want to talk about that. I also want to know how you know a person is lacking a certain vitamin. We want to talk about that. I just know that don't eat fast foods, just stick to Mama Sakos and all will be well. But maybe my opinion's not the right one, so that's why we bring in the experts. Stay with us. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Guys, what is coming up?